friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and GodTube, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Toby Keith announced sickness and then died at age 62 after a roller coaster battle. Written by Mel Johnson, read by Julie Provost. Famed songwriter and country singer Toby Keith died on February 5th, 2024, at the age of just 62 years old. His death comes following a roller coaster of a battle with stomach cancer, though which he leaned on the Lord for strength. Many will remember Toby Keith for Should Have Been a Cowboy, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, The Angry American, and many other of his popular songs. Throughout his career, the country icon had over 60 singles reach the charts, 20 of which became number one hits. In 2015, Toby Keith became a member of the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Before becoming a star in his 30s, Toby Keith put a lot of work into his music career. At the time, I was just trying to outwork everyone, he said during an interview when reflecting upon his life before his big break. Following his fame, the singer remained down to earth and focused on faith, family, and his country. The patriotic theme appearing often in his songs came from a deep respect for those who served the United States. Toby Keith went and played for troops serving overseas on 11 USO tours. Toby also dedicated time and money to charity, and through the Toby Keith Foundation, focused on providing no-cost housing for children with cancer and their families. Long before Toby Keith died, the singer made sure his family took priority over his career. He knew that his life offstage was far more important and took pride in being a family man. I was raised by good parents and I have great kids. They don't have any issues at all. None, he bragged in 2010. They all grew up with me being successful, but they are not hooked on that part of the business. So when Toby Keith found out about his sickness, it's no surprise he turned to faith and family to see him through. In 2022, Toby Keith revealed his stomach cancer diagnosis following months of undergoing chemo, radiation, and surgery. The singer took a step back from his career so he could recover and spend time with his family. Later that same year, Toby opened up about his debilitating sickness, but remained optimistic about returning to music in the future. And later, Toby spoke more about his cancer battle, describing it as a lot of dark hallways and a roller coaster. However, the country singer relied on his faith to see him through. You have to have faith. You take faith for granted on the days that things are good, and you lean on it when days are bad, he explained. It's taught me to lean a little more each day. Through the ups and downs of his battle, Toby eventually experienced a peace that defied all understanding, and it was at that time he came to accept that his time on earth may be coming to an end. I got to the point where I was comfortable with whatever happened. I had my brain wrapped around it, and I was in a good spot either way, he said. Before Toby Keith died, he did eventually return to the stage. He received a People's Choice Award in 2023, where he performed his song, Don't Let the Old Man In. And later in December of 2023, he played some headlining shows at Park MGM in Las Vegas. But on February 5th, 2024, the singer found his healing in heaven. Toby Keith left behind his wife of 40 years, Trisha, his 3 children, and 4 grandchildren. And though it is certainly heartbreaking news, we hope that because of Toby's faith in the Almighty, his family can grieve with hope.
Christie Award-winning author Lynn Austin has a new novel perfect for fans of Francine Rivers and Laura France. In The Lumber Baron's Wife, when a young wife of a powerful tycoon vanishes, her only friend is shocked. Decades later, a historian is captivated by the mystery and searches for the truth behind the disappearance. The power of female friendship is showcased in this captivating standalone novel. The Lumber Baron's Wife is available wherever you listen to audiobooks.
When life unravels, hope can feel out of reach. But what if God is still weaving something beautiful? I'm Kirby Kelly, and in my new book, The Fabric of Hope, I want to show you that even in seasons of suffering, waiting, and uncertainty, God is never absent or far away. Through honest stories and encouragement, this book invites you to see where God is at work stitching the broken pieces of your story with purpose. If you're longing for hope that holds, The Fabric of Hope is for you. Find it wherever books are sold.
Mourning family is shamed for leaving up Christmas lights, so neighbors step in. Written by Alyssa Forsberg. Read by Julie Provost. One family in Long Island, New York was scolded through an anonymous letter for leaving up their Christmas lights for too long. And that insensitive letter led a community to rally around the family when they needed it the most. Sarah Pascui got a letter in the mail that read, "Take your Christmas lights down. It's Valentine's Day." And this rude letter really pained her, because in January, she had just lost her father and her aunt, less than 1 week apart to COVID-19. Sarah's father had lived with her, and he was the one who had put the Christmas decorations up. She shared that she just couldn't bring herself to take them down just yet. Also, the family had other things on their mind, like funeral arrangements and dealing with the grief of losing 2 loved ones. A major blow to the heart, Sarah says about the letter. No one really knows what is going on inside the house or why we didn't take down the decorations. I couldn't believe someone would do this. Sharing about the letter on a Long Island Mom's Facebook page, Sarah typed out the following. For anyone in the Bethpage area, if you know a person who would be doing something so insensitive like this, please pass along my message. Our entire family was sick with COVID starting December 24th. Within this time frame, we lost 2 family members, one being my father, she wrote. He loved decorating our house every year for the holidays, ever since we were children, and he took so much pride in doing so. He did it for us, especially for my 2-year-old son, who he loved so dearly. Once the community saw Sarah's posts, they filled her Facebook inbox with encouraging messages. They sent her cards, flowers, meals, and started a GoFundMe to help the family cover the funeral costs. And another wonderful thing happened. Their neighbors started to redecorate their homes in Christmas decorations to spread the cheer and show their support. I was completely floored and overwhelmed, Sarah says, but the outpouring of love her family has received. I didn't post it looking for pity, but people should think before doing things like this, especially right now with everything going on in the world. And looking back now, Sarah says that she's actually grateful for the letter and what it had ended up bringing her family. I actually want to thank that person for bringing me all this love and support in a time when I needed it the most.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.
Hi, friend. Are you stressed? Maybe even worried about so many needs around you that you've forgotten you are worth taking care of too? Well, I'm Bonnie Gray, the host of Breathe, the Stress Less podcast. I want to invite you to join me as I share practical tips based on science, inspired by God's Word, to help you spark joy and restore God's peace and love to your soul. Subscribe now and go to lifeaudio.com.